I've tried this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so.
I picture all the outcomes, every single choice. I try to change the future, try to change my voice. These feelings, they consume me, don't ever try. Joy shakes and trembles, my heart begins to race. Do I ever really know it? This life we live is real. Do I ever really know it? This life we live is real. Do I ever really know it? This life we live is real. than I know myself. Control my next move. Make me remember my life. Time to accept you.